on? Howdy folks, SJ Poor here in the office, in the mansion of Little Face Brewing. Alright, I may have embellished just a touch. How's everybody doing? I decided to do a review on my version of the Band of BrewTubers Dual Grain Triple Play IPA. There's my label. So I bottled this off of the keg using the last straw, which worked phenomenally. In the future, there will be a video on how to use one because it truly was very easy. Surprisingly easy, to be honest. So, this was bottled off the keg. I'm trying a different sanitizer, so I'm hoping everything works out okay with this. Looking... Mary, dear,
Yes.
would you be able to bring me a bottle opener, please? So, this, the grist on this is 13.5 pounds of American two-row. It was supposed to be like 9 ounces or something to that nature, thank you so much, of Crystal 30. So what I did was a combination of 6 ounces of Crystal 20 and 4 ounces of Crystal 40, which I just realized I wrote that down wrong on my label. So when you guys get this bottle, that should be 40L and not 30L. Yep, these 2 grains would equal the 30L required. I did Warflocked on this, and I used Burton water salts. So my 3 hops, it was 3/4 of an ounce of Nugget, 13% alpha acids for my bittering hop at 60 minutes. Then I did a 1/2 ounce of Falconer Flight, which is an 11% alpha acid at 45, 1 1/4 ounces of Falconer Flight at 30 minutes, and then 1 ounce of Falconer Flight at 15 minutes. 2 ounces of Summit, 17% alpha acids for a dry hop of 7 days. I used SafeL US 05 as my yeast. My official BrewTubers. Let's see if we get a hiss. Yep, very nice. BrewTubers bottle caps. There you have it. Yes, indeed. So let's give it a pour. Now, being that this is bottle conditioned, or I mean not bottle conditioned, keg conditioned, there's no fear of any kind of, let me give some to MM. Here you go, dear. And I am going all in with the remainder. There you are. So hopefully my sanitizer that I'm using does not give any sort of off flavors. This is kind of a test to make sure that it doesn't. Right off the bat, it's not really, well, I probably have some from Chill Haze, but it's not as crystal clear as I had hoped. But it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad at all. I'm trying to remember. Yes, I did use the bouncer filters on these, and I'm thinking this is basically just Chill Haze. Nice looking beer. It was spot on with the color. So let's give it a nose. Yeah, I'm picking up at Summit. It's not a crazy nose, but you're definitely picking the hops up. More along the lines of a, I want to say kind of a combination. A little bit of piney, with a touch of floral nose, but not a whole lot of floral nose. It's more on the lines of earthiness. Nice. Cheers. Well, yeah, you can actually see, it's pretty clear. You can see up through the bottom of it there, huh? Yeah, you can see up underneath. Yeah. I was really happy with this when I was I had the first glass I poured out with the last straw, just to make sure that there was no yeast sediment that came up from the bottom of the keg. Like the very first pint I poured away and just dumped it to make sure that I didn't want any residual stuff from the keg coming through. And then I poured myself a pint of it, and then I did 15 bottles. Yeah, this is a nice beer. My numbers came out at 7.9% ABV with 88 IBUs. And I really enjoy this IPA. It dries off nice as basically an 8% beer, but you're not getting a burn of booze at all. It just really dries off crisp. The nugget leaves a nice, I want to say a bit of a slight dankness in the bitter right off the front, and it moves into those wonderful Falconer flavor hops, which was what I intended to do with this beer. I wanted to put in just a little bit of nugget, just enough to get some bitter in there, and then I really wanted the Falconer Flight to work its way through, and then the Summit was just to give me a little bit of nose, not a crazy, just enough to let you know that it's there. Yeah, nice. I can't wait to dive into the other ones that'll be coming up. I was lucky enough to be down at the Dean's List yesterday, and I've tasted his on tap. So looking forward to getting his bottle and doing the comparison side by side with all the other ones, which will be starting here shortly. So real quick, hon, what's your impressions?
Okay. We're in overtime. The Bears have the ball. We've got 2 minutes left. Next score wins the game, and it's wonderful. No, it is very good. Actually, I was listening to you talk about it, and I can't identify hops like you can, but it does have that nugget that's.
Oh, there we go.
So that's nugget that's giving you that bitter at the end. It's kind of pulling.
Yeah, but
I'm not getting a bitter up front. I'm getting a nice crisp up front.
That would be from the nugget, yeah.
Okay.
And the yeast.
So I get a nice crisp up front, and then it dries off with sort of that bit. I'm sorry.
Nothing like putting her on the spot during a football game.
Yeah. But no, I like it. It's very good.
Yeah, very drinkable beer. Exceptionally drinkable.
It's not super, super crazy out of this world hoppy, but I think it's very well balanced.
Right.
So, yeah.
I'll let you can go back to your football game
Thanks.
now. It's all good. Let's get around here a touch. So yeah, there you have it. That's my take on my beer. I can't wait to dive into the other ones. They're going to be wonderful. So this is S.J. Poor in the office of Little Face Brewing, wishing you all a happy Sunday. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. And do it with a bunch of BrewTubers, because we're really cool about these experiments. Cheers, all.